I'm SJ.
I'm AJ.
And we the Connected Experience.
Bro, what's the Connected Experience?
The lifestyle,
Our lifestyle. How that lifestyle been going for you?
It's been treating me well, man. Getting connected with a whole bunch of people, meeting a whole bunch of new people hitting us up, talk about they checking us out, you know what I'm saying? So that's been cool.
Yeah, somebody hit us from South Florida. She listens because she's not from the area, but it's a black woman who owns her own photo stock website. So she's the only black woman who owns a photo stock website. So that's pretty cool.
Explain what a photo stock website is.
So basically, like you might see a picture of a fall scenery or something like that. That's a stock photo, which means that it's available for anybody to use.
Right.
And she owned a photo stock website, so that was cool. So we eventually go have her on, but like we don't know when because we gonna have to coordinate that because we don't do phone call interviews.
Right, and it's either she gotta come here or we gotta go there. What
Or
part
we
of
can meet in
Florida?
the middle. She just said South Florida, so I mean. I don't know how to, they countied out there, so it obviously it's not Duval, so it could be Miami County.
Right. So you got a book or a word?
No, I got a word. My word is work. It's the extortion or effort directed to produce or accomplish something, labor, something like that. So when people say they working, that's usually what they mean. They putting in the effort, because that's the biggest thing. Because if you're not putting in the effort, how we know you're working?
Right.
You got a book or a word?
Yeah, I got a book. It's Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Now, most people might know Napoleon Hill from Think and Grow Rich. In 1938, just after he published Think and Grow Rich, he set out and he did another book, and it's called Outwitting the Devil. And basically, he's talking about how like all of these things are systems of fear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you go to church and you scared to go to hell, so you act right. And that's what people be making their own devils and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy. I didn't know you had that. I haven't read that one. What's the read like? When
I only read some of it because I started doing something else, so I just blocked out entertainment.
So what kind of text is it in the book? You know what I mean?
I mean the font.
The font, yeah.
I don't know the name of it.
I'm saying big, small. You know how we get down. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna have to get that. How long you had that?
About 3 weeks. I literally got 30 books stacked up
that you got to read. Yeah, I got that new Rakim book. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to crack that open, man. You know what I'm saying?
So why was work your word?
Work was my word, man, because we sitting here today with an artist from the east side of Detroit, who has put in a lot of work. You know what I mean? So like for those of y'all who don't know, we used to be artists, but what this artist don't know is we credit him with introducing us to Al Prophet, because Al Prophet shot a video from him. So we saw the Lodge Boys video, but when we saw his video, we was like, oh, so Al Prophet
is a video
director. He's just not a nigga rolling with a camera with somebody. And so we got Stretch Money, y'all. So go ahead and introduce yourself, Stretch.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Darren Stephen McCullough. Stretch Money. I'm in the building.
Yeah, we appreciate your time.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Take Money to Make Money.
Yeah. So we gonna get into Take Money to Make Money, but before that, everybody knowing you from being on the east side and coming up on the east side. Kind of take us through that, what part of the east you from and stuff like that.
I'm from East Warren. I grew up on Buckingham and Waveney. That's them the side streets, residential streets that I physically lived on. But you know what I'm saying, my turf is on the Warren.
Yeah, Warren. So if you listen to the show, if anybody say something about East Warren, we mentioned East Warren in Devonshire, Rose Hand Car Wash.
Say it when you say it.
You feel what I'm saying? So we came up over there with Blick, you know what I mean? My brother and Blick met in Dickerson in the county jail, and we rapped, and he was like, man, I got a car wash over there, and we do shows. Yeah. And so we started going over there. We used to be over there every day for 2 years straight. And so that became like a second home, because we from Inkster. Absolutely. You feel what I'm saying? And them boys embraced us, showed us a lot of love. Yeah. I still got niggas from over there on 3 Mile to this day that I talk to. You feel what I'm saying? And if I'm in position and I can help them, I put them in position. But we had a lot of love on East Warren.
So how ill is it? I don't mean to stop you, but how ill is you talking about my hood? You talking about where I'm from? Yeah, right. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So with the Connected Experience, we always try to find a type of connection. And
absolutely.
And like I said, that was like a second home. I'm talking about
every day, all day.
Every day at the car wash. We met so many people come through. We used to perform on Wednesdays on the big stage. We used to have a stage in the car wash. We shut the car wash down, push it, block the door off. all the kids in the neighborhood, the parents,
Barbecues,
everything.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? So that just was for that 2 years, that was a great experience, especially being from the town and being embraced over there.
Classic.
Because, that's a far away. You know what I'm saying? Because you actually worked with an artist from the town one time. And
a couple.
Yeah, so we was instrumental on one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like when he got his local deal, we put the contract together. He came. He was like, "Bro, who you think I should get from the city?" And I mean, at this time, it was nobody hotter than Stretch Money and KD. So you got to put them on the same song. You feel what I'm saying? And that ended up happening. So we always do behind the scenes work also, and it's like we don't work in the same circles without actually meeting each other. You feel what I'm saying? So growing up over there, how was family life?
I had a full family life. I had a mother, father, aunt, uncle, granny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was thoroughly raised.
Right, and that's good to hear. So
I wasn't deprived as far as how I was raised and in my household and when it came to love.
Right,
that's
right.
a good thing to hear.
Yeah, that's good to hear because normally people come in here and they missing one parent or they favor the other. So, did you have siblings as well?
I got a little brother. My father had more kids outside of my mom.
Right.
So I do have other siblings, yeah, but with my mom, it's just me and Macho, me and my little brother.
Okay.
But don't be mistaken, my father was in the streets, so he was in and out.
Right.
But that never affected like how he raised me, what he taught me, things of that nature.
It still was a good relationship.
It was an excellent relationship. The streets took him down though, so but like overall, I was very blessed though.
Cool. So what high school did you attend?
I went to Finney High School.
You went to Finney High School. Any sports or anything or?
I wouldn't count the sports I played. I tried that shit my first year in. You feel me? I played football. I'm actually like, I know how to hoop and play football. I'm kind of like one of them people that learn some shit and be good at everything, and I just don't say nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, she be laughing at me when I be like, man, like, I did this, I did that. Like, if I tell her I got handles, like, I lightweight got handles for real.
Yeah.
But I could see how that's funny.
Right, because everything
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, then I'm super cool. You know what I'm saying? But no, for the most part, bro, I was more of an academic.
Oh, okay, that's cool to hear. Too. So, did you ever think about? Did you go to college after high school? Did you attend college? What college did you go to?
I attended Baker College on a scholarship that I got from my GPA.
Okay. So, what was your major?
I went for as a computer technician was what I was trying to learn.
Yeah.
But I didn't pick it.
Yeah. Oh, so it was based on like your GPA, like what they
No,
fit?
my mama picked it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And I didn't even know what the fuck that meant.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was just like, sound like I get myself into something heavy. All right, you know what I'm saying? And once I got to going, I ended up just like not liking college and school.
Yeah.
I didn't like it no more, and I dropped out.
Yeah.
Right. So, what was your favorite activity as a kid? Since you had like a great upbringing, it didn't sound like you actually had to be out there and I had to do this to survive tag that come with so many people in that area.
No, I'm not that kid.
Yeah. So, what as a kid, like you got to be a kid. So, what was your favorite activity as a kid?
Shit, man. You know, it's stages. I had, for one, I was the only kid for a while, and like I've always been solo dolo all my life, right? At 6, playing with my toys, was the greatest. I had everything. He-Man, Skeletor. I had Thundercats. I had Gray Skull. I had Silverhawks.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
I not only did I have Lion-O, but I had Battle Cat. Like I was that little boy. You feel me? So my toys was the shit. After that, it was riding my bike. Like I learned how to ride my bike like close to turning 7.
Yeah.
Right.
Because at first I was just scared.
Yeah.
So right about before I turned 7, I was still 6. That's when I learned how to ride my bike. I had a black and red BMX.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I love that bike.
Yeah.
that was my favorite thing to do.
Yeah. So, like we always say about when we started riding our bikes, that's how we got to know everybody. Like around, because we could cross the neighborhoods,
we could cross streets, even crossing. I remember like going to the next block. Was like, yo, this lit.
Right. So like, then when you cross the big street,
going to the next block on your street was like, okay, boom, I did that. Now the next one is the street over. Like what's happening over there? You know, so I know what you're saying.
Right. I was just telling my wife yesterday, like, yo, put me on any big street in any city, anywhere. I'm gonna know how to make it home. I'm gonna know how to exactly make it home.
Figure it out.
Drop me off on the big street, and she was like, what? I say, because that's all you got to get to. Once you get to that big street, you go. All you can
see the east or west.
Or north or south, whatever way you going, but you gonna know exactly how to get where you want to go.
You come across civilization, you ask a question.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So like when your mom had suggested computers, like she obviously had some foresight. We probably around the same age. We graduated in 2000. She obviously had some foresight and wanted you to go into something that could be considered a career. When you stopped liking school, like how did she take that?
I'm about to shoot my OG down. She ain't had no foresight. That's just what made sense to her.
Yeah.
My mama one of them people, like, you remember Kings of Comedy when Steve Harvey say, what you going to school for? And my man say, computer technology.
Yeah.
And everybody, that's my OG.
Yeah.
Like, computer technology. That's it.
Yeah.
That sound like
it's gonna be something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So she was disappointed.
Yeah.
But she was very disappointed. But I'm like, I don't know the word, strong-willed, strong-minded. Like, how I'm feeling is how I'm feeling, and I'll fight you about it. Whoever.
Plus, it's my life.
I'm going to stand in front of God and say, yo, you was tripping, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I feel like me and him should be able to pop it like that.
Yeah.
My God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the OG was disappointed, but only to a certain degree because, man, dog, listen, I'm the only one that did it.
Yeah. Right.
I'm the only male that graduated out of high school in my family, bro.
Still to this day?
Yeah. I mean, like my cousins.
This generation.
Really, it's only my cousin that did it. Everybody else didn't do it. Like my little brother, like he didn't do it like the way you do it. Like he had to catch up and like do G, all that kind of shit. Yeah,
right.
Like
you graduated on time when you were supposed to and all that.
With honors.
Right.
That's dope. That's good to hear you say that you graduated with honors because just knowing people think you can't do both. If you live a street life, you shouldn't be smart. Or if you smart, you wouldn't live a street life. And I don't think those two things go hand in hand one bit. You know what I'm saying? Coming from where we from, the allure of the streets is just so strong.
Man, listen, if I never really like me, I'm just Darren, bro. Like everybody look at me like Stretch Money. I know what I did. I know what I created. I know what I built. I know what I set out to do. I know what I'm doing. I know, like, damn, that song was out cold. I know I'm raw.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know that, but I'm still Darren.
At the beginning of the day.
Yeah. So, like, man, listen, man. My story, dog, I never really looked at it like, I got a story.
Yeah. Well,
even as light as it seems, like, learning, I was a 4.0 student.
Yeah.
Man, listen, bro, my daddy sold more heroin than a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
My daddy used to talk shit, nigga. My house been rocking 365 motherfucking days straight. No police, no heat. Yeah. That's the type of shit he used to talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember sitting at the table with my daddy and my uncle Lavelle, and they was watching New Jack City.
Yeah.
And my daddy saw the moment when Wesley say, damn, crap.
Yeah.
Like my daddy was like, I'm about to do that.
Right, like you seen it in his face.
No, he said it out loud. Okay. He said it out loud. I'm sitting at the table, me, him, my Uncle Lavelle. He looked at us and he looked at my uncle and he was like, that's what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
and he did it.
Yeah.
So let's get back on track. Point is, man, like you said, like the not having to be in the streets and like I was raised to know that I didn't have to. My daddy told me, I don't want you in the streets, but if you gonna be in the streets, I want you to be book smart. I want you to be book smart and street smart.
Right,
yeah,
that way, if you know both, can't no nigga out here in the streets fuck with you.
Yeah.
Them was his exact words. He ain't say a man out here can't outthink you. He said, if you know both, can't no nigga out here in the streets fuck with you because you smarter than everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that stuck with me all my life.
Yeah.
Nah, like I said, I looked at my daddy like the ultimate street nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to say that, to have a father like that, but he telling me go to school. This is why I went to school and got the grades I got, because of what he said to me. Like, well, shit, my daddy's, I'm about to go get it.
Yeah.
This is what I'm about to go do. Like, a lot of people, I know that the significance in my story and that happening, that's some shit that most people don't go through. People don't have a father in the streets that nurtures them in the most positive direction.
Right.
But tell them, if you end up out here, this is what this is, this how I go. See, my OG didn't hide nothing from me.
Right.
He showed me everything. When I was too young to, when he was in the kitchen cutting up, you know, no, it's inappropriate for you to be in here. But man, my daddy took me. I watched him chef them packs.
Yeah.
I watched him. We used to. My daddy hustled in the Brewsters.
Yeah.
So we go down to the Brewsters and we go in one of the abandoned buildings. He got his pack up in the ceiling. Boom, he knock it out. Boom, it fall down. Catch it. Boom. Make sure it's straight. Check it. It's all there. We out. We go down there where the fiends at.
Yeah.
And this is how this 9 o'clock in the morning. This you know what I'm saying? This our routine. And they down there waiting on us.
Yeah.
Man, we been waiting on you, boy. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's 8, 9 motherfuckers right there, but I'm right there with them.
Yeah.
Right.
We sit down there a couple hours till that shit gone, pack gone. We got a roll. We get back in the car. He had a motherfucking Datsun.
Yeah.
T-top.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna stop talking so we can finish the question.
I mean, but no,
Because it ain't really questions. It's
It's
just
yeah,
but
like we get in the car, he say count this. He count the big bills. He give me all the ones.
Yeah.
You feel me? This how I learn money. This
Yeah.
how I learn how to count.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my daddy was the same daddy at 2 and 3. He drew flashcards out and wrote shit in words in Apple. He ain't go buy them. He made them.
Right.
What's this, boy? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, man, my story a little different.
Yeah.
My story a little different.
I mean, well, the audience should be able to appreciate that too, because it's somebody who either being that same father or who had that same type of father, and they see a good father is grossly misunderrepresented in the public when it comes to black people, and that's not the case. I know niggas who had good fathers and great fathers, no matter what they did for a living. So when people come in here and talk about their father, it's like, no, I let that roll, because people need to hear it. You feel what I'm saying? Because shit, if we looking at fathers and we looking at the Kennedys, what you just told us is no different than what a Joe Kennedy did with his kids. He just doing it with bootleg liquor. You feel what I'm saying? And we don't even know if he had the care enough to draw the flashcards, because they got maids and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So when fathers put in work, we appreciate that.
And then it wasn't directed straight towards sports. It was like, yo, you go learn, you go be smart, you go do this shit the right way, because
no sports.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No
like
sports.
A lot of people think like a good dad being in their life is their father coming to all their games or whatever, all that shit. But that's just it's different when your parents is pushing like to be smart because they want you to be smarter than them. That's what it really be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, let me stop you. One of his main things he used to say to me was, "Don't be like me, be better than me."
Right. Because that's what determines if you was a good father. Because if he would have just showed you all the street shit, then where was the growth? You know what I'm saying? Like, where was the growth for the next generation? So let's talk about music though, because everybody who listening to you at some point would know you from some music. So when did you decide that you really want to get into music? What was the first rap song and video you seen? Like, that's it right there.
Rakim, motherfucking Was it Move the Crowd?
Yeah. Move the Crowd, yeah.
Was it Move the Crowd? Yeah, it's Move the Crowd, man. The little boy busting the box. No, that's Microphone Fiend with the little boy busting the boxes with the bat. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, so Paid in Full was the first album I bought with my own money, like, that I can remember going to buy. You feel what I'm saying? And when I just got that book and shit, I said that, like, I remember buying Paid in Full. First of all, the shit was broke. I was heartbroken. The tape didn't work. The store was about to close. Like, my dad took me to get that shit. My man, like, opened this, because, you know, you couldn't take no tapes back in the day. That's on you. But my man, like, let us, like he took us, he let us get it back and shit. And I just remember seeing that shit, like, first of all, these niggas look fresh. Yeah. Like, this looks fresh. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these niggas look like I want to look at one point in my life. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, what was it about that song and video that made you, like...
Rakim was dope.
Yeah. He just...
Let me get on my New York shit. The God.
God MC.
The God. You know what I'm saying? No, like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's like you said. I saw it. I resonated with it. I was like, this is dope, bro. I still remember the little boy, his jacket. He was dope. I'm like, this is dope. Like, yo, and Rakim kind of favored my father a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? They had the same type of, they carried themselves the same.
Right.
Very firm. If you remember him in his videos, he was like,
yeah, like no nonsense.
Ain't
like,
no bouncing.
Yeah,
his head barely moved. It was just, I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Yeah. You just strong, you know what I'm saying? And I've always been attracted to strength.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess at a young age, that's what did it for me. He was fresh, the hot top fade with the, you know what I'm saying? The big ropes. You know what I mean? That shit was fresh, bro.
Yeah. So after you seen that, like, who did you tell first? Like, I want to do that shit.
I ain't tell nobody.
Yeah, high law.
I kept my rap feelings a secret till I was like 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been a music baby all my life. See, I was raised in a house where like they didn't cut the cussing off.
Yeah.
None of that shit. We liked it.
Yeah.
Like my mama was like, really, my parents, they were like music. They weren't into music, but they played a lot of music, bro. Saturday mornings, shit, we liable to wake up Too Short playing. I mean, blasting though, like rocking the whole house. Boom, 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 like that. Yeah. She cooking breakfast.
Yeah.
You feel me? DJ Quick. I got a big West Coast orientation. You know what I'm saying? When I started rhyming and taking rhyming serious, I was heavily influenced by the East though. And but it was because of who I studied. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, even to this day, I tell anybody though, the East Coast, New York, that's the mecca of hip hop. That's you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That is, I don't care what it's all over the world. But that's the origin. You know what I'm saying?
So you say you kept these raps feelings to the side till you was 14, and then around what time in your life did you meet Crane Novocaine? Because
I met Crane when I was like 18, 19.
Okay, so you was 4 years into people knowing that you rapped and all that stuff.
Well, you want to hear the story?
Yeah, break it down.
All right, look. The younger years, I just mimicked my favorite rappers. It wasn't seeing Rakim, I just knew I loved it.
Right.
It wasn't until I saw Pac So Many Tears video, that's what made me say, yo.
Okay, so that was the game changer.
Yo.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this shit right here, this is, I'm like, this is incredible. Like, but it wasn't until I got all the way to Pac. You gotta understand, I studied Rakim. And when I understood Rakim, I went to Run DMC.
Yeah.
I had all this shit at my leisure. Cool Mo D tapes.
Yeah.
Wild Wild West. Houdini. Yeah. All this shit was in my house.
Yeah. Right, so you didn't have to go anywhere. You just
I just was
put
like
in what you wanted to hear.
And I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
Prince.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I had my choice. Bro, I'm finna drop a tape called Lil Darren from the Way, one of my baby pictures. I'm standing in front of a record player, bro.
Yeah.
Remember the old joint, the wood joint, the lift up with the and at your granny house?
Yeah,
the heavy motherfucker that's probably still there.
Deep freezer heavy.
Yeah. We got one in my mama's basement because that bitch so heavy. It's just never moving.
It's just there forever.
Yeah.
Man, it's a casket.
Yeah, that bitch is there.
Yeah. So, the younger years was me mimicking everybody, my favorite artists, until I got like 12. Around about when I was 12, I wrote a rap.
Yeah.
I didn't tell nobody. I kept it to myself. My best friend KP fucking caught me writing one day. He's like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm writing a rap, nigga.
Yeah.
He like, you writing a rap? He was like, nigga, you can't rap it then.
Yeah.
And we was right at the table in front of my granny and everything. And I was like, nigga. And he was like, he bust out laughing.
Yeah.
But he was laughing because I was sweet.
Yeah.
But I was sweet. Like, I promise, bro, no bragging. Like, I was polished my first one out the gate. Like, I ain't have too many words and didn't say it right. Like, I was like, I had a rhythm and everything. But I was shy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that was my best friend, my everyday dog. Like after that, he like, dog, rap it again.
Yeah.
Like he literally went home. We lived next door to each other, dead next door. And like he went home laughing, like, dog, I can't believe you, dog. Say it again, say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was happy for you.
But he was cracking on me too.
Yeah.
But it was a moment.
Yeah.
Still ain't forgot that shit. He probably don't even count that as a moment for us. But I know he remembered.
You
know what I'm saying? That happened, and then but I never voiced it again.
Yeah.
I never voiced it again. At 14, I was in high school, 9th grade, Finney. By now, I'm writing raps.
Yeah.
Like from 13 to 14, I've been writing shit. Now, I got a few raps.
Yeah.
14, 9th grade, I bump into my homeboy I ain't seen in a couple years. Now, we was best friends in middle school, 6th and 7th grade.
Yeah.
And our school switched when we got separated. We see each other in high school. We get to building, popping, and talking. One day, he fucking figures out that I'm rapping. I don't know how he peeped it. Like my raps fell out my locker or something. Like, what is that, nigga?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I rap. He was like, for real? He was like, spit something. I rap too. And I was like, for real?
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. And he was like, yo, check this out.
Right.
And he rapped, and I was like, yo, and I felt like he was sweeter than me.
Yeah.
But he was like so in shock that I rap.
Yeah.
And shit, after that, it was on. Like, and it turned, we was a group too. We was called Heaven Sent.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Jay.
Yeah.
So,
how the name Heaven Sent? Where did that come from? How did y'all decide on that? That sounds like an R&B group.
Jay grew up in church.
Yeah.
So he had
allegiance to
but he wasn't like a churchy kid. He grew up in church and his rap name was Godchild.
Yeah.
Okay. And what was your rap name at the time?
Shit, I didn't even have one for real. Like, I didn't have one. I was trying to figure out a name. Like, I literally was like, I was coming up with a bunch of dumb names, Life, and I had one time it was Triple Beam, but I never said that out loud. Because I checked myself. I'm like, I'm not playing with no Triple Beam right now. That's not gonna be my name. Fuck no.
Yeah.
It just sounded sweet for some reason. After, like, once I couldn't figure out a name, I was just deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just never voiced the name.
Yeah.
So I was just that nigga deep.
Yeah.
Deep. It was just deep.
Yeah.
Deep for Darren.
Yeah.
So that was it. But to like the big homies in the hood, it was Lil D.
Yeah.
Like they always call me Lil D. My name is Lil Darren.
Yeah.
Like I'm Lil Darren because my daddy Big Darren.
Right.
So everybody that know me personally, that's Lil Darren.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit just kind of stuck anyway.
Yeah.
Lil Darren. So when the big homies be, man, I'm bringing Lil D through here. He be fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened, bro. 14, I was like, yo, I'm rapping. Like,
Yeah.
I like rapping, but it was a hobby.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, I'm gonna blow up. I was just like having fun. And I had long raps.
Yeah.
Long ass raps.
Yeah. So basically it wasn't structured in song mode.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know how. I just was like,
you just writing rap.
Sweet that shit. Yeah. And then like once like the high school phase, you gotta understand this 99, 2000.
Yeah.
This the time.
Yeah.
That shit's like the golden era that'll never come again.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like happening now a little bit, but
it's a lot going on.
But
right now.
it's kind of 2000, man. Rockefeller,
Rough Riders,
Cash Money, Death Row was falling off, but you knew that Death Row.
But no, after Cash Money, No Limit, because remember Cash Money, No Limit was 98, 99, 2000, 2001, but I'm talking like. Really, I'm speaking on 02, 01, 2000, 01, 02. That's the Hot 97.
The freestyles and shit.
That era, the Ja Rules, the Dipsets, the golden era.
It's going into the mixtape era.
Your mixtape era, 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, and Make My Cash Stretch Longer Than Giraffe Necks. You know what I'm saying? It was like...
You had to know how to rap.
It was the fucking time.
Yeah, you had to know how to rap.
I just went and wrote bars. I'm like, I'm gonna have some shit to where it's like, make this nigga stop. Yeah. So every time the homies would ask me to rap, we go into the basketball games and all that, we get together. Like, I had kind of like became notorious in the fiend for rapping, actually.
Right.
Because I had whooped a couple niggas on the battle side.
Yeah.
And like I remember one glorious moment, like niggas was throwing chairs in the room off some shit I said. I don't remember what I said, but it was crazy. Yeah. And the room was like, yeah! So you know what I'm saying? Moments like that was confirmation.
Yeah.
But that was in high school.
Yeah.
So you get out of high school and like how do you the question was actually how did you meet Crane Novocaine?
Yeah.
Because
my partner in high school, Jerry, Mitch, he was Jay Mitch was like the older homie, like you know you got the homie that's like the senior in high school,
right? And you're the freshman or the 10th grader or whatever.
We looked up to Jerry, so fresh as hell. That's my baby. After school, he graduated first. But he was the big homie, come through, talk shit with us, smoke weed, all that blase splee. I would be rapping, you know, he'd come on the block and you know, the homies got into a habit of if I was around and they was waiting on the moment to say, man, it's time, dogs. It's gonna spit some shit. You know what I'm saying? And so that started happening a lot. Like it was, you know, I was the attraction for us. Yeah. So one day, like Jerry would say, man, I'm gonna take you to meet my uncle. And I'd be like, all right. One day his uncle pulled up on the block, Crane, and he was like, man, this is my nigga right here. This the nigga right here. And it was just like, whatever, what up though? We shook hands, but nothing happened. One day, me and the homie Jay, Godchild, we ride and we used to go to the Butterfly.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mitch had an apartment out there on 14 in Van Dyke.
Yeah.
He had a spot, nice little spot out there. So let's stop over to the homies, see him, let's smoke a blunt, get blunted real quick when we leave the Butterfly.
Yeah.
We stopped by his uncle there.
Yeah.
Crane. He say, man, this my motherfucking uncle. Hey, man, I'm so glad, boy, you came over. Boy, hey, spit some shit right now for Unc, man.
Yeah.
I went off.
Yeah.
I went off. Like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah.
Like, I went off. And I didn't know that he liked me.
Yeah.
He didn't show it. He just was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we smoked some weed and played Madden.
Yeah.
And then we bounced. I got a call like, yo, my uncle wanna pull up on you. He wanna holler at you.
Yeah.
Crane pulled up on me where I was staying at and had a beat. Gave me a beat and was like, see what you can do to that.
Yeah.
At the time, I ain't telling him I ain't know how to write songs.
Right.
I just took the shit and was like, all right, went in there and I had never even really ever wrote to a beat for real.
Yeah.
So
I was straight Cassidy mode. I had been to a studio, but back then, dog, they was recording on DATs.
Yeah.
Like, at that time, like, it was, the studio recording was different back then. And it was more critical. Like, you couldn't waste nothing. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just be up there just fucking up back to back. And you not in like you know, if you like era. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was Dre or some shit, but like, you know, with a big ass studio, y'all can afford that. But a nigga with his shit hooked up at the crib and you running out of DATs and you know what I'm saying? And all that kind of shit. So I never really got the experience. I had been to a couple studios with a couple older cats that just was like, oh my God, this little young nigga's flow is phenomenal, and they wanted to have me around. I was around some spitters. Though, these niggas was spitters, though. I'm talking like Elzai, Royce. These niggas was crazy with it back in the day. Luck and Duck was their name, too. But, where I leave
He gave you the beat.
He gave me the beat. I took the beat. I had the beat a week. I built up the guts to call him and say, hey, man, listen, come see me. He came and see me. I said, I don't know how to write songs. I had this beat all this time. I don't like the beat for real, but I'm like, the real thing is I don't know how to write songs. I've never done it. And he was like, that was a moment for us because he was like, he respected me for being honest with him.
Right, because not too many MCs who are spitting gonna say, well, I don't know.
I could have just acted like, I don't like that beat, bro. I ain't fucking with that shit. But I was like, man, for real, I don't know how to write songs. And he was like, damn. And you want me to just stop here?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's
what happened, though. So, really, for real, but the story don't stop there because he said, go study who you like the most. And I learned how to fucking write songs, bro, from T.I. trap music.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope that he told you that because he figured if you can study who you like the most, you can get the structure from them. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I did.
Yeah, the structure.
T.I. shit was the most, like, I was able to calculate it and understand it. And I was already smart enough to understand, like, a bar must be a line. So one line is a bar. Oh, if that's the case, then 16 of these motherfuckers is what they mean when they say 16. You know what I'm saying? And I counted as hooks. And I studied, you could do a 4-bar hook. It could be 8 bars. You can repeat 4 bars. And say it twice. You can do what you want.
Right.
But that's the standard.
Right.
And that's how I wrote Take Money to Make Money.
So the first beat he gave you was Take Money to Make Money?
No, the first beat he gave me was by a guy named Tuck. And I whooped that beat ass right now. But that beat sucked for real. Back then. But that's how it happened.
So from the moment he gave you the first beat, how long is it till you get to Take Money to Make Money? Because you was real early in working with Hella.
Take Money to Make Money was the last song we recorded for the project, second from last. Believe that.
Straight up.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So going into the project, like this your debut project, you raw, you coming off the East Side shit. At that time, the East Side technically was only known for the Cheddar Boys, and technically niggas said that them niggas couldn't rap. You feel what I'm saying? Like you had to sit with they shit and fall in love with it before a nigga acknowledged that them like that Drake could rap or that Anguish could rap. You know what I'm saying? But coming out the gate, you wanted to establish like I spit. So like, what was your mindset going into making that debut album?
I'm about to get in trouble. I felt like motherfuckers couldn't rap. Flat out. Name them.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? I was a young nigga, so I was ignorant. I wasn't ignorant and dumb, but I was ignorant. I mean, but fuck ignorance. Backtrack that. I felt like niggas couldn't rap, bro. I was watching, and I'm like, niggas spending all this money. Why do it sound like that? Why is it so fucking shabby? Why it sound like it's coming out of basement? But y'all niggas doing this and that, and like this shit. Why this shit don't sound like Jay-Z shit? And Pac shit. Well, where the fuck is the clarity at? See, listen, it was deeper than me being better at rapping. I was studying fucking sound quality and what shit should be like. And nah, you ain't in the pocket. What's this offbeat ass shit? I was like that.
Yeah.
So coming in, it was, you heard the aggression.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one.
Right.
You know what I mean? Crane and them used to have to simmer me the fuck down.
Yeah.
Like, chill out. You need to be humble. But I'm like, nigga, who the fuck out rapping me for real? Like, what the fuck we being humble about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I learned a lot in them years too, and that and all the humble and everything that I learned, it was worth learning. I still got kicked in the ass though.
Yeah.
Humble or not, with how motherfuckers receive me. And I'd rather just a motherfucker receive me straight on how I am and accept me or get the fuck out my way.
Right,
That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers call me arrogant and they mistaken arrogance for confidence. I'm a lion.
Yeah.
You understand? When I was I don't give a fuck what environment I'm in. If I have to be here, I'm going to adapt, and you gonna motherfucking feel my presence while I'm here.
Right.
Period. When I was in the joint, niggas knew who, man, bro. When I got on the motherfucking compound, niggas was telling niggas I was there. I was in Ohio.
Yeah.
Fuck you mean?
Yeah.
I don't walk around acting like I'm this, that, and this big bad motherfucker nigga, but I'm somebody.
Yeah.
Right. So the first album dropped, and they just take the city over. Like, where was you at with it? Like, because this is around the time that you actually physically had people who had to go to the store and get your album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different time. So, what store was the first store you went in and seen your album in there, and like you?
I didn't. I went to a few stores when me and Crane was giving when we were giving consignment.
Yeah.
But I didn't really get that experience. And if I count it, I'm gonna count Chantonique's.
Yeah. Yeah. So Chantonique's, that's Barry, right?
Yeah,
Barry
that's
and
Barry.
And his wife.
Yeah, it's Barry and his wife. We used to have a record store in Inkster on Inkster Road, and we bought it. My big homie bought it from Barry and his partner. His partner owned Puffer Rids. So, Puffer Rids was one of the, if not the biggest black music store in the Midwest, the country, especially when it was the Coalition. And that was back when, what show was on TV? Because we saw your video. What was the first single? Because Takes Money to Make Money wasn't the first single.
Nah, the first one was Hit the Block With It.
Hit the Block With It. It was black and white, right? The video was black and white?
No.
So what was black and white? How many singles you have off that record?
Nah, My Name Stretch Money had glimpses of black and white in it, but it wasn't black and white.
But that was what? That was the second single?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I remember.
Hit the Block With It, My Name Stretch Money, Take Money.
So how did you get the name Stretch Money? When did you settle on that name and decide?
Well,
like, this is
I was still Darren. I was still that nigga D rapping up until I met Crane. I still didn't have a name.
Straight up?
Yeah, so one day I was just talking and it just kind of clicked. It was like I was talking and I was like, man, one day when I get my money, I want my money to stretch. I want my money to stretch long. And it wasn't about like stretching my money out. It was like, it was a dream.
Yeah.
Like, I want long money and
right.
I want to stretch. And then I was like, stretch money. And then it was like,
that makes sense.
Stretch money. Then I said it. I just kept saying, I was like, stretch money, stretch money, stretch money. Then Crane was like, man, what you gonna call yourself? And I was like, yo, I think I got it. And I was like, Stretch Money.
Yeah.
And it was gold.
Yeah.
Like, he was sold. He was like, damn, that's sweet as hell.
Yeah. Like,
that's
this it.
hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was on.
So around this time, you got the.
Oh, a lot of people don't know about the mixtape I did before It Take Money to Make Money.
Oh, okay. So what was that?
Heat Rocks.
Heat Rocks.
I did a mixtape where I rapped over all industry beats, full mixtape shit, just freestyles over everything, like Amarie and Fantasia.
Oh, so anything that was hot at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still got a copy of that?
No.
Yeah, you gotta keep that type shit.
I know somebody that do. We only pressed up 5,000 copies of them, and we gave them all away.
Yeah. So that's what kind of started your buzz there.
I would like to say, but I don't believe so. I wasn't even really like ready. Like, I didn't even sound as good as I sound on Take Money, in comparison, but you was like, you could hear like, yo, this nigga can rap.
Right.
But it was because of where I was recording it too. Like, Hell of a changed everything for real.
Oh, okay. So how did you meet Helly?
Crane took me to Hell of a.
Yeah. So
They family.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they cousins or some shit. Yeah. Hell of a, my nigga. So when you get to Hell of a, because you already polished with the raps and you know what kind of sound you're looking for, so that was very instrumental.
I didn't.
I'm saying as far as the quality. Because you just was like,
Yeah.
you study niggas' quality.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So when you felt like he had that, did you feel like when you first recorded with him, he got the sound quality I'm looking for?
Well, yeah, but when I went to him, I didn't go nowhere else.
Yeah.
Once I got to Hell of a, it wasn't a question or like I'm going to find somewhere else to record.
Yeah.
We were sold. Plus, not only that, we went through one or two people trying to get with niggas to record and niggas to make niggas with beats and things of that nature. But Crane was always plotting on us getting with Hell of a the whole time because he believed in him. Like, he was like, we got to get with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, him.
Right, like
So,
this is the ticket right here.
Yeah, like he was all, Hell of a was all like spoken highly of and respected even then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know like the degree or the calamity of the situation. It's just when I went and met him and we clicked because it was, first of all, I'm young. I was on some real Cassidy shit back then, like, and like a lot of people wanted to. I gave them that drift a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to try to compare me to such.
Yeah.
But I just was a rap animal back then. So when Hell of a met me, it was like being like, it was small shit. Like, I knew what samples was.
Yeah.
He playing, I knew the songs
From listening to him as a kid.
Remember,
yeah. So you like,
so
okay, this is
it's
this
like
song.
bing. It's like, who is this? Yo, this little young nigga is amazing.
Yeah.
So and then when I got in the booth, I was one taking shit.
Yeah.
But it was cause of how I was groomed. Crane pulled me to the side. Like, look, we go in here ready. You make sure you study your shit, you write it, you practice it.
Right. So when you get here, we gonna handle this business because it was
yeah.
it was starting the digital era, but it was still 8 DATs and all of that.
Yeah. We was good then when I met Hell of a, wasn't no DATs no more. But that's when I first went in there and niggas saw me get off, it was like woo. But then I was consecutive.
Yeah.
Like on some like first time out the gate, I'm doing 3 and 4 songs in a session.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't used
doing
to seeing
that. Yeah.
But I'm in and out the booth fast. Like, I'm going in, yow, one the verse. And he like, all right, put an in and out on it. Just do your ending parts. I'm learning all that. But it's happening so fast because I'm so fucking on point.
Yeah.
I mean, like, nope, not losing breath. My delivery is, you know what I'm saying? So it was like eyebrows was raised. And it was like, and that's where me and Helly got that mutual respect at. And he had a lead on quality.
Yeah.
Even then, like, he knew some tricks of the trade that niggas didn't know.
To make it
sound
crisp.
Yeah.
To make it
And that's
sound
what
crisp.
made him better than the rest, and he still is.
Still at the top of the motherfucking pile when it comes to production. Still.
So, Takes Money to Make Money come out, and how did your life change after that? Song on the radio, you killing the what was that top 8 at 8? You killing all of this shit. Like, what changed for you? What changed for you as far as like now you like, I'm a rap star, like this is it, like, so how did you accept that? Like, because coming from dropping a mixtape that you didn't even feel like had any impact to dropping one of the biggest records that the city had ever seen, still to this day, like
when it comes to physical,
then y'all physically selling records, like what is your mind state now? Because you still a young nigga, so you still like, now are you running around in the city like I'm the nigga, or you like what's next? Because them two different things.
But man, dog, a lot of motherfuckers think I was running around like I was that nigga then, and I wasn't, dog. That I was in shock.
Yeah. When did you know, like, this is bigger than my neighborhood? Because like you just detail how, like, okay, when I first let niggas know I started rapping, I had to get to Finney, and I had to slaughter a couple niggas on the battle. Then I had to meet a nigga who gave me the structure. Then he put me with the nigga who he said, if I put you with him, this is going to happen. Then he put you with the nigga, and it happened. And then, like, when do you look in the mirror and say, like, this really just happened? What was like that moment?
It was the moment when Crane pulled up on me and he had the fucking album pressed up.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it was in the jewel case, the official boy.
Yeah.
Shrink wrap joint.
Yeah, dog. When he cracked it open. First of all, that famous picture that we all know, that's what I'm looking at. But it was so buttered, like, it was like, damn, like, this is me.
Yeah.
Then I had a photo layout in the inside. I had other pictures too, if you remember.
Yeah.
Then, like, it was a booklet.
Yeah, you got the 8 joint.
Yeah. So that was crazy. I felt like, yo, I'm like pocking them.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I was tripping.
Yeah.
That was the real moment. Like, and then, like, for one, when you crack it open, I see myself. Then this black CD sitting right there, and my name is wrote on it, like, sweet as fuck. Like, it was all together.
Yeah.
And it was shining, and it was like. Then I pulled the CD up, and my picture was under that, like this, and it was like, this shit is real. Like, this is amazing. I'm like, whoa, I got something.
Yeah.
And even I didn't understand really what I had neither still. Like, you know, you couldn't have told me Take Money to Make Money was going to do what it did.
Yeah.
That people, I didn't know that was the record people was going to like. I didn't know.
Yeah, because it was the third single, actually.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know. Like, we thought Lil Boy.
Yeah.
And I forgot about that one, but we didn't shoot a video to that. But
yeah.
We thought Lil Boy was going to be and it was.
Yeah.
But we thought, like, that was going to be, like, the notoriety joint.
So even with okay, who suggested Take Money to Make Money as a record? Because you said that it almost didn't make the album. It was none of the last
I ain't
two.
say it. Well, yeah. Well, what happened was, I went to the studio and Helluva played it, and I knew what it was. I was like, Mason Frankie Beverly.
Yeah.
And he was like, how the fuck you know that? And I was like, I know music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, this you. And he was like, I'm about to put this singer on it. And it was Saida or whatever, but Helluva wrote the chorus.
Yeah.
Helluva made the beat and wrote that chorus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we got old girl to sing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So really, like,
he put that shit together.
Yeah.
Like, I came to the studio one day and he was like,
Popped
and
off.
then he was like, back then, a nigga put that shit on the CD and give it to you.
Yeah.
Right,
You
so
take it.
you gotta go right
I took
to
it
it.
home and wrote. I wrote to it, and that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I came back and we recorded it, and it was like, oh yeah, this shit fire.
Yeah. Like, this is the one. You feel what I'm saying?
But I think they knew it. I didn't.
Yeah.
They knew it. They was grown fucking adults. They knew, like, yeah, this the one.
Yeah.
I didn't know though.
Yeah. So when it came to the record, because like how instrumental were you with the sequencing of the songs? Because all of that stuff made like you cared about. So
Yeah.
involved were you with that?
Me and Crane always been, you know, like partners in this, like 50-50, like with, like, I didn't have a lot to do with the business, but when it came to me and him and the music, we were pretty much like hand in hand with the decision making. So it's like when it came to structuring them songs, I gave an incentive on what I felt was right.
Right.
And what sounded right.
Yeah.
And he put his in, and we came up with that master ass sequence. But I definitely want to give him most of the credit.
Yeah.
That was fucking 19 songs.
Yeah. So at this time in your life, like, how's the relationship with you and your pop going? Because he's seeing you doing something that you wanted to do, and it's like coming to fruition. Like, you already done showed him, like, Pop, I got the street smarts, I got the
He
book
tried
smarts.
to make money off my fucking CD.
when you say that, what you mean?
Sell it. Give me some CDs to sell.
Yeah. So, okay.
You know, I don't kick it with that nigga.
Oh, okay.
But the way I feel about him it don't never deter how I speak about him. I love him, I always will, but I don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
We ain't cool, we don't kick it, we don't talk, we don't speak. I would love for him to like, but I don't even think it matters whether he see how good I'm doing or not. You know what I'm saying? What matters is, like, I just put my baby brother on the record. We got a record. This record about to be big as fuck.
Yeah.
And that feels better to me.
Yeah.
Right. So, takes money to make money come out. The city on lock. Like, how are you preparing to work on your next album? Because now you got standards. Now you got expectations. People seeing you in the streets and they like, you really spitting. And so, how do you go into working on your next album?
You mean like in that moment in time?
Yeah.
Well, I never stopped recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had never stopped. It's motherfucking 19 more songs in behind the Take Money to Make Money album that, nigga, I recorded 40-some songs and then we structured that shit. But I never stopped recording. Even then, I kept recording in the same groove.
Yeah.
I recorded Take Money to Make Monies again. I redid another Amazing Frankie Beverly like they gonna want this again. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I was never able to give it to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I redid I can't get on.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker, hell he did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I stayed in the same groove, and I just kept recording. And unfortunately, a chain of events took place like after that, to where I didn't like make another album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you didn't never go into album mode again. Like.
I didn't. No, I came. For one, I wrote the wave was so big, and then back then, you know, you worked the album for a year, 2 years.
Yeah.
Like some niggas worked the album for a year before it picked up. Like you had to work your shit 6 months into a year, and you might catch on.
And then you gotta work it.
And then you gotta work it after that. So you gotta understand. Like so, we did the working up to it. Then it got hot. Then shit, it was 2 years of work, and behind the push, you know what I'm saying, and then the buzz still going. I'm still getting paid. It was a 3-4 year run. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So besides the city, what was your biggest market?
Man, I couldn't even tell you, but it was Midwest. It was mainly the Midwest region. Yeah. I got some traction in the South because a few things that I did. I got a call from the UK. I had Song in a Week in UK one time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the Midwest region.
Yeah, that tri-state area, you can get there quick. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like we definitely,
At this time, you are on everyone's album also, because the standard for an album in Detroit at this time was these features. Stop me if I'm lying. You had to have KDs from the West. You had to have Stretch from the East. And then if you go double back and do the East again, you gotta have
you better say it.
You feel me? You had to have Herc on there if you go do.
You had to have Tone.
You know what, man? We gotta get Tone up here because a lot of motherfuckers try to overlook his contribution to that time.
I'll never let nobody overlook Tone. Never. That's why I ain't let you do it. Yeah. Cause I'll never let that happen. He has been leading the race. He is the elite. Yeah. That nigga is the elite, and he has been leading the race for the last motherfucking 15 years as far as who's doing what and where they at. Yeah. And
always got a single out there.
He's still doing it right now.
And still got a single out there.
He's still in the lead.
That nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, Cash Doll don't count.
You feel
that's sis. Yeah. You feel me? Like she the queen. She the queen because of her work ethic. Yeah. She the queen because of surviving the blackball and what she went through. She the queen for motherfucking leaving this crusty motherfucker and sowing her royal oats all throughout the motherfucking country. Yeah. And she the queen because it ain't nobody here to fucking match her. Yeah. That's why. And the same thing go for Tone Tone, dog. That nigga got the gift of gab and the hustle hand, and nobody can outwit that nigga. He gonna stay in the motherfucking league and in the race.
So let's fast forward a little. So let's talk about you being a Fearless Rebels lifestyle brand ambassador.
Talk that shit.
How did that come about?
My good Kenzie, he gonna be mad I dropped this hook like that.
And we got him coming on too.
But I call him by his real name out of respect, like I love him, and I just call like when his number in my phone is Mr. McKenzie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain respect I carry for him. I call him Mr.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he reached out to me and wanted to help me career wise.
Yeah.
With marketing and my looks and whatnot. Right now, what people don't know, I'm gonna say it now because we having one of them type of conversations. He's my creative director.
Okay.
He brings my imagination to life.
Yeah.
He helped me structure this shit.
Yeah.
When I need to boom, 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 that's who helped me do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do the work, but he helped me he's the coach.
Yeah.
He helped me set the play. We go over the plays, we run them, and then we run them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
with that being said, let's talk about the Hot 1027 Hannibal performance. Was he behind that? Is that?
Of course he was behind that, but what you gotta understand, and what a lot of people, they got a misconception, I don't know what they be thinking, but everything you see me do is all me and my creativity. I just have great people
to bring it to life,
to help me bring my shit to life. Everything Beyonce do is all her imagination and creation.
She just get the
she
right people.
have the right people in order to help her bring it to fruition.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with me. But yes, Devin helped me solely put that together.
Nah, me and my brother was talking before we got here. We said when they wheeled you in on the dolly, that probably went over a lot of the young niggas' heads because they probably didn't have a clue who Hannibal Lecter was. Did you get that type of feel when you went in there? Like, some of these niggas might not even know.
They just thought like the shit was sweet. They didn't know, like, had they really like resonated with the fact of what I was doing, they probably would have been a bit more nervous in that bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this nigga just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I knew that it was gonna be a shock just doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had already weighed out the pros and cons and the variables of the situation already. You know what I'm saying? So I knew whether they knew what I was on or not. Just rolling in there like that, the whole effect. You ain't seen no shit like this. It ain't been done in these 135 weeks. Y'all ain't did shit different.
Yeah, y'all just come up
what
here,
I'm saying?
rap.
Same. Y'all catching the bus down there to rap. Shut up. Fuck out of here.
Was people upset at that? Because I was like,
people
that's
were
dope. I understood what it was.
They were upset about my statement the next day when I addressed the press.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, look, I went on the gram, I posted a pic, and I said I wasn't in the room with them. They was in the room with me. Not only that, this whole big-ass paragraph, we can go back. I kept that shit out there for record. If you read the whole paragraph, I shouted everybody out. I praised DJ. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. All that shit. And then I said what I said in the end because, motherfucker, this is rap. This friendly competition. Bro, niggas was talking about they was gonna kill me, bro. And when I see you, I'ma shoot you in, man. We don't play like that.
Right. Like,
I'm gonna find you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be at your motherfucking mama house.
Yeah. And I'm gonna hit you off like Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, bro. Like, so that shit was crazy. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, niggas was mad. All off of that statement.
So I don't even understand, like, how could a nigga get upset at that, right? Because, like you said, it's rap. And, nigga, you in the room with me. You should feel like I'm in the room
with you.
Listen.
Let me explain something to you. See, this shit deeper. I hope that every one of them gentlemen that was there and that had a problem with me from that situation get the opportunity to hear this. You ain't got the camera rolling. You know what I'm saying? But this shit was always deeper than rap. I am the villain.
Yeah.
That's what this villain shit is about. That's what I had to explain to BJ. Yeah. You understand? I am the villain. In case you aren't aware, I have an album out, an EP titled The Villain. Right. I'm on full bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
For a reason though.
Yeah.
I'm coming to check temperatures and straighten some shit out.
Yeah.
And I got a problem with niggas that got a problem with me. Yeah. Not only that, this villain shit, I am all variations of the word.
Yeah.
You understand? Tonight, y'all got stretchable lector. Yeah. That's just who y'all got tonight.
Right.
You understand? The real foundation of the villain is the Joker.
Right.
I'm the Joker.
Right.
I'm the Joker of this motherfucking city. You know why? Because I'm the one nigga that don't nobody want to fuck with, and that everybody, they want to fuck with me and they scared to fuck with me because who they fuck with ain't cool with me, so they can't be cool with me out in the open. That's why I'm the motherfucking villain.
Yeah. Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what makes me the villain, because I'm a black sheep outcast.
Yeah.
You understand? Amongst every one of these motherfuckers in the city, you name them, every last one of them, yes. That's why I'm the villain.
Yeah.
You understand? And everybody that then close doors on me and motherfucking don't fuck with dog, and y'all know who y'all is, so y'all know why I'm on this villain shit.
Yeah.
Right, you understand? Right. It ain't no motherfucking mystery and no secret.
Nah,
I still got something to say.
All right, I got you.
The stretchable lector is what happened that night.
Yeah.
You understand? The Joker is the premise of the situation. It's more villain shit coming. That statement,
yeah.
Nobody's familiar, but that line I said, I'm not in here with y'all, y'all in here with me, that's from the movie The Watchmen, bro.
Yeah.
That's the motherfucking nigga Rorschach with the mask.
Yeah.
When he motherfucking got sent to prison, them niggas was in there trying to try him, and he grabbed the motherfucking fryer out the grease and dumped the whole motherfucking pan of bubbling hot grease on dog head. Yeah. And then that's what he told him. I ain't in here with y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all in here with me.
Yeah.
Right.
It's movie shit. Villain shit.
Right.
Niggas never
it ain't my fault. You motherfuckers ain't hip, man.
Yeah. So when you came home from jail, how did you feel like you was received? Because before that, like I said, you was one of the staples in the city. How many projects was you on? Just doing that run.
During that run, I was over. I had done over 250 features.
See what I'm saying? And
250.
That spanned from the city all through the Midwest, everything, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's just in the city.
Crazy. So, like, when you come home, how do you feel like you was received? Because now when you come home,
it's
man, ain't nobody come fuck with me. I'm about to tell you who came and fuck with me. Danny always went and came and fuck with me. And motherfucking Project Pacino came and fuck with me. Sir Pepe, what up, though? Them two fat motherfuckers came and fuck with me the long way. You feel me? Leafy baby, motherfucking, DRS over there. What up, though? You know what I'm saying? Them two niggas came and fuck with me.
Yeah.
You understand? Tone don't count. That's bro. Yeah. Like me and Tone gon' kick it and smoke cigars and talk shit about everybody else when it ain't nothing else going on around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my baby.
Yeah.
Right. We go back.
Yeah.
This shit big finny shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tone don't count in conversations like this. But motherfucking Tone was there. Tone introduced me to Akon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't had to do that. That was it though, bro. It's a couple other niggas, but my niggas that I'm not naming is niggas that's personal. Buddy Montana.
Yeah.
You feel me? Niggas like that. J. O'Neal. You feel me? J. O'Neal, what's up, fool? You feel me? J. O'Neal felt the way because his name wasn't shouted out on Salute. But I was playing see, listen, man, you dealing with a thinker. That Salute song that I dropped when I came out, that was a politic card.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it was genuine.
Yeah.
But you think I got a motherfucking handshake from any nigga I named on that song, or pull up, stretch, drink on me, take a picture with me, or something? Niggas know I needed the help. When you come out of joint, you don't even got clothes.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, but at the same time, man, you don't nobody owe me shit.
Yeah.
I've been a lone rider and a warrior all my life, so I just had to take that shit on the chin. I was emotional about it at first. You feel me? Because I wasn't received like the God, but I'm not the God. I'm just saying, like, you know, I just thought niggas would have been more genuine in fucking with me.
But that actually helped fuel the fire to the villain thing.
Absolutely.
Which is, that's what you're on now. So let's talk about 2019. You dropped the villain EP, you dropped Locked In, and you about to drop Lil Darren from the Way. Now, we were just listening to Locked In when you actually called when we was on the way. We were listening to that. In the song with you and Danny snapping, but y'all going back and forth snapping, though. Like, so, like, when you get in the studio with a nigga who you say was there when you got out, like, what's the vibe like then? Because now y'all got a point to prove.
Man,
like,
me and Danny had a fucking blast, man. I had fun with Danny in the booth. I had fun with 42 Twin. It was my first time meeting Twin.
Yeah.
That nigga is I like that nigga, dog. He cool, he humble. I really like the way he carry himself. He polished. Other than that, I don't know shit about him. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with 42. The session was excellent. Danny, fucking blast, bro. Like, let me tell you about him. His work ethic is bananas. That's what niggas don't know.
I know that because I used to work downtown on Jefferson and Mr. Allen's, and I got to know Danny. He used to bring me so much music, and we just to play it in the store. And he'd be like, "Oh, just press play," and we'd let that shit ride. We'd be up there talking the whole shift. He'd go get his daughters, get them shoes and shit. That's my nigga. You feel
Real
what I'm saying?
one, but he always like that.
I'm talking about as soon as I met him, and I just was like, damn, because a chick was playing this song, and I was like, dog, what the fuck is that?
And
she was like,
he never act like he a rapper with you.
No,
He
because I done helped the nigga already and shit.
Exactly.
So she like, you done helped the nigga before. So when he came back in, I just showed him like, hey, she was playing your shit. That shit go.
Yeah.
We been solid ever since. Anything that was happening in this career and shit, he'd come like, what you think about this? And I'd be like, shit, how it makes sense for you. You just chopping it up.
With
but
that,
then we chop it up, and it ain't got shit to do with music. That's my nigga.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, he a good one.
I don't even think he know I got a twin brother.
He might not, yeah.
You feel
You
what
know,
I'm saying?
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I know y'all.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So, Danny, man, excellent
Genuine
session.
too.
He did that's what he the only person on my album where he did the chorus.
Yeah.
He did the chorus. He did the chorus and the verse. Niggas got to pay him for that.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That took me over the top.
Yeah.
I had a fucking. I ain't gonna lie though. Sada Baby though.
Yeah.
The Sada Baby verse. That shit was a classic moment because. First of all, I was surprised to see these niggas' work ethic, man. Danny, his work ethic was phenomenal. He took his shit.
Yeah.
He was polished. He was ready to go. He wasn't sweating and under pressure or nervous or, you know, nigga Project freestyle. The song, I got a record with me and Project and Pay, but I ain't put it on there.
Yeah.
Because Project way sweeter now than what he is than when he did the verse.
Yeah.
He freestyled that shit. Dead smack in front of me, hit the weed and was like,
Yeah.
my baby.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, that shit, I was like, yo, you mean to tell me I can make my chorus sweet and in the pocket and I can just freestyle these verses?
Yeah.
I can do it like that.
Yeah.
That changed the game. That changed the game for me when I saw him do that. Like he did. Matter of fact, I'm tripping. Project did a hook for me, bro.
Yeah.
He did a whole hook in front of me, and that bitch was crazy. He made sure the hook was like, yow.
Yeah.
And he was like, cut that verse out. And he just went.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, literally right there into that shit until he couldn't rap no more.
Yeah.
And then that's what we used.
Yeah.
And I was like, dog. And then after that, because I had been in the joint, and I saw Future do that.
Yeah.
That's how Future record. He make sure his hook sweet as fuck. And then he just sit there and freestyle the verse.
Yeah.
Right.
And like he do song after song after song after song like that.
Yeah.
But that's how you accumulate a bunch of songs.
Right.
So the session with Sada, the nigga heard the beat, dog. Man, I swear that nigga was done in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That shit was like so fast, but he had never heard it. He literally did that shit on the spot. It wasn't nothing he had already.
Yeah.
Like the nigga heard the beat and that nigga just got the grooving.
Yeah.
Then he started moving and he went in the booth.
Yeah.
And that was it.
And that was it, dog. I swear, 7 minutes in the booth, like the shit was crazy. It's like he just opened up his mouth and it was wet.
Yeah.
And then it was done, dog. And we took pictures.
Yeah.
And I was just in amazement. I was amazed. Like, I was amazed at that shit because I'm like one of the only niggas who do that.
Yeah.
But he did that shit on the spot. Came up with it, thought of it, said it. Didn't have to read it.
Yeah.
Had his shirt off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit was like a moment. Like, you know what I mean? So, I appreciate that one. Cash Kid was excellent. You know what I'm saying? I have a pleasure working with everybody that I work with.
That's dope. Now, how did you feel being featured in the Decipher exhibit?
Oh, yeah, man. Now, that was recognition. Well worth it.
Yeah.
I'm a part of history forever.
Yeah.
I'm forever in the hearts of y'all, my people. But to be in a museum, you know, in that picture, not only was I in the museum, though, I made the paper.
Yeah.
And everything, like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, she made the books. She made books.
Yeah, I got one.
So, yeah, it's forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This motherfucker could burn up, and that book could be somebody might pick the book up.
Yeah.
And we in there.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, do you got a copy of the book?
Yes.
Okay. You got children?
Yes.
So, like, how do you explain to them who you are when it comes to your career?
My daughter in music, baby.
Yeah.
She know her daddy somebody. Like, for real. Ever since she was able to, she been watching me on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's my daddy, and it's like, that's my daddy.
Yeah.
But she hasn't had the opportunity of feeling like her daddy's honor in the streets.
Yeah.
Or like what somebody would do for her.
Because of who her daddy
who her
is.
father is. She hasn't felt that yet. I know that's gonna change things for her. But she know like my daddy is somebody.
Yeah.
You know, I'm her superhero for sure.
Yeah.
But that's without stretch money.
Right.
You know
That's
what I mean?
just being part.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying?
So, yeah, man. Since she was able, she been watching my videos and shit and everything. And actually, I walked in the house yesterday and she was like, "Daddy, I wrote a song."
Yeah. How'd that make you feel?
Didn't tell you about that.
How'd that make you feel?
I'm emotional, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I be having to, like, not cry.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know how much I, like, hold back from crying.
Yeah.
Because I'm really, like, emotional as hell.
Yeah.
So, there be moments like that, like, what, for real? You wrote a song? Like, I'm a weekend father.
Oh,
So,
okay.
all our moments is,
Priceless.
yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, you said you got a little Darren from the way on the way. What can we expect from that as listeners?
For the most part, and the most confidence that I can have, what you can expect is feeling like the first time.
Yeah.
Everybody that's been riding his way with me staying down and, you know, or then got off the ship and ain't listened to me in years, this time it's finna feel like the first time.
Yeah.
I did it on purpose. I did it because niggas thought I couldn't. I did it because niggas think I ain't got that talk in me no more, or that I can't adapt to the cadence.
Yeah.
I'm really fucking shit up on this tape. Like, the MC stretch ain't on this tape, but once or twice.
Yeah.
I gave niggas the MC, and then I gave them Lil Darren, that street shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the way, one frequency.
Yeah.
And how many records? 10.
10.
Straight to the point, huh?
10.
Any features?
SG Marmar, Buddy Montana, The Real Lil Baby, Cheddar Boy Lil Baby.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just say that because we think it's funny. You know, he been
Lil
Lil Baby for 20
forever,
years. 25 years now. You know Old Boy is like 19 years old, the song?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yeah, you know, we did some marketing on that record.
Yeah,
You
so
feel
you
what I'm
know.
saying? Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
City, Mr. McKenzie.
Oh yeah, and who we got on production? Who produced it?
The project is super produced by Mike from Michigan.
Yeah.
and that's one of my people. I'm introducing him to the game.
Okay.
Quarter Pound Music, and I got one from Rell. Stop Playing.
Okay.
But the other 8 records, I really was gonna make it all Mike.
Yeah.
But I got a record on there in honor of Big Low.
Yeah.
So when I told Quarter Pound what I was trying to do, and like we like the only niggas with his vocals for real.
Oh, straight up.
Yeah. So when I told him what I wanted to do, he felt it. And
Yeah.
he came up with something crazy right on the spot, 7 minutes. I mean, and so yeah, that's how that happened.
Yeah. So you said you did 250 verses just in the city.
Yeah.
You said you never stopped recording.
Never.
At one point, what's your dopest verse you feel like you've ever written?
I just wrote it the other day.
Yeah. So this gonna be on the album or
It's
no?
on Lil Darren.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's just.
Let's hear the first 4 bars of that shit.
What I say, man. I just listened to it before I came in here. When you a nigga that been through the struggle, that shit'll strengthen your hustle. When you a nigga that been through the struggle, you don't expect niggas to love you. When you wanna fall, you gotta go harder. That shit'll strengthen your muscle. You gotta make sure that you standing strong whenever your enemies rush you. When you a nigga with dirt on your name, you can't expect niggas to trust you. When you a nigga that play with them straps, then expect a nigga to bust you. When you a nigga that care for your kids, the Lord make sure that you straight. When you a nigga that ain't doing right, the Lord make sure that you ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that one's sticking with me right now.
Yeah. Yeah. What was your best feature you ever feel like you did? Like, I got out here and killed that shit. You can say the artist, whatever artist.
Ew, that's a tough one. That's a real tough one. Best feature to date. It's a lot of them, but I'ma just pick Winners Lose, me and Tone Tone.
Okay. What project was that on? Because people go
That's
look
on
for
Tone
that.
Tone last joint.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What was your when did you know that the West Side of Detroit fucked with you? When did you feel like, okay, these niggas? I ain't talking about the rappers. I'm talking about you just.
Nah,
got
bro, they
love.
always did, bro. Like, listen, like fucking with Helly is like fucking with Helly. The West Side was at the studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, he vouched for me. You know what I'm saying? And, like, niggas had extreme love for me, dog. Like, and it just stretched.
Yeah.
So, it's like, it really wasn't no gratifying moment. Like, it's like the West just took to me ASAP, for real. Like, it wasn't no, like, I gotta win the West over
Yeah.
thing. And then, you know, for me, it was different because I had a song so universal
Right.
that
It wasn't
no
yeah.
East and West, or my song really exemplified the culture
Yeah.
of the city at that point in time, period.
Yeah.
It was, if you were 6 years old, you can dance. If you was 56, you could dance.
Definitely a Detroit.
And that shit, I think that's what made the difference. I was the one. See, it was Tone Tone, KDZ, East and West, and then I was the one that came in and was like, nah.
Just Detroit.
Right. So what's next after the new album? What you got planned next? What's going on next for you?
Personally, I'm gonna say it out loud. I wanna do a documentary.
Yeah.
I wanna do It Takes Money to Make Money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna document it.
Yeah.
For 2020 though, you can expect The Villain Volume 2
Okay.
and Locked In 2020.
Locked in 2020.
You
No
know.
acting, nothing like that.
I'm already acting right now, so yeah, the shit that I'm in will be out. Shout out to Jacody Films, my man Jigsaw. I have a very clever role
Yeah.
in the Detroit 80s. That's the name of the movie.
Okay.
I'm killing people.
Is Super MC and them in that?
Yeah.
Super MC, I know
Yeah,
exactly what you're talking
I'm
about.
coming
Yeah.
to see him.
Okay.
They called me to come see him.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a hitman, dog. Me and her.
Yeah.
Hitman
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. When that come out?
We don't got a date on it yet. Part one is out now. No, we still shooting part 2.
Okay,
but
part 1
it'll be ready
Prime,
for
ain't
20.
it?
Yeah, it is.
It's on
It'll
Prime.
be ready for 2020. I'm also doing the Detroit Cable Connection movie. It's about a cable guy who hustle on the side.
Yeah, what's my man name behind that? I seen him.
Twin.
Yeah. He be with Uda. That's Uda, cameraman.
Yeah. So I picked up them roles
Yeah.
for 2020. We doing them now though.
Yeah.
So
We can look forward to
but
that.
for the most part, locked in 2020 and the Villain Volume 2.
Yeah.
Okay, bet it up.
All right, so before we get up out of here, how you want people to remember you? One word.
Loving.
That's dope. And if people needed to contact you, how could they contact you?
Stretch Money DET is my Instagram. Stretch McCullough is my Facebook. You can reach out to my management, Tell a Story Promotions, 313-704-7655.
You on Twitter?
No,
You got to get back on Twitter.
I
dog. That shit is popping.
I
Listen,
do.
right now, I'm a fucking Twitter advocate.
I refrain from going because like Twitter was the first one I learned, and I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this Twitter shit is lit. This is where it's at. Twitter is awesome, right?
Yeah.
And then when I got out, when I came back, and it's like it seemed like it changed a little bit, and then I was like, I don't know how to do this no more.
Yeah. Listen, because you still can drop links. You feel what I'm saying? You will have a nice following. You got to get on Twitter, bro. Fuck the gram. You feel what I'm saying? Because the gram, if you hashtag something, they'll block it. Post be blocked and shit.
Oh, I
Twitter,
I can't even get my paid promos off on there.
See what I'm saying, bro? You got to go back to Twitter. My goal for 2020, as everybody know, is to go to the actual Twitter facility. I want to see how many people work in this building, bro. I have to go. And I don't know funny shit. Like, I want to make sure I'm going to be invited to Twitter because I want to go in there see how this shit works.
You want to do a tour?
Yeah, I want to see what this shit about, bro. Because people don't know this, right? Twitter don't make no money, so they say. So I wonder why, like, this still a thing. They never sold out. You know, Instagram sold out to Facebook for the billions. Twitter never sold out. They don't technically make a profit. You know what I'm saying? So they say. So, like, I just gotta see, like, the internet in real time.
That is shocking.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So, you know, they throw all type of shit out there.
I don't believe that, man.
Fuck
I really
no.
don't want to believe, because how do you create such a platform and it's
Other people making big money on this shit.
Like, how do you do that and you not getting something like something?
Hey, but you got to get back on it, dog.
I think I might jump on there, man. After I'm done, when I start
on.
promoting the shit I want to promote, I'm gonna jump on there. So how can people get at you?
Hey, man, on Instagram and Twitter, TCE Pod. So both of them, TCE Pod, which of course is the Connected Experience. What if they want to tell you how dope the show is?
They can hit us at pr@tcohh.org, pr@tcohh.org. Who are you?
I'm AJ.
I'm SJ. I want for my brother what I want for myself.
Fire. That was so fire.
Thanks, brother.